Good morning, sunshines. Today is Wednesday, April 11th. This is Soulshine, and I'm your host, Serenity Jenny. So, I get super excited when I wake up and I've had an amazing dream where I received so much information, so much confirmation, and so much validation. So, this whole podcast is going to talk about being polypure because I have been called Pollyanna, polypure. I've been said to live with my head in the clouds. I've also have been said to wear rose-colored glasses. Well, guess what? I woke up and I was like, I'm right. And it's not about being right, but it's about being a vibration that's positive, that's contagious, that's uplifting, that is truth. Because let's talk about old energy for a second. So I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, there was one way to do things, and that was the right way. And I learned that lesson early on in my life, that any other way that broke conformity or out of the norm was incorrect. Well, let me tell you, it took a 12-year-old, my niece Miranda, and I honestly can't even remember what she was doing, but she said to me when she was 12, and I was probably around 24, she said, Jenny, just because it's not being done your way doesn't mean it's not being done right. And it stopped me because I thought to myself, oh my God, she's right. She's right, because I was taught that there's only one way. Maybe she's found a different way. She's a kid. She's new energy, and maybe she's found a different way. And I learned that a lot from Adam, because he teaches me daily that there are different ways to do things, and I am a champion of nonconformity now. So, that altered my path, that altered my life. Miranda, I love you, had altered my life at on an early age, and I really appreciated that life lesson so early. And I realized that, just because it wasn't done the same old way that we always did it, doesn't mean it wasn't right. So let's apply that to energy medicine and healing and metaphysics and energy in general. So I've seen some shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I have seen some shit. I don't see a lot, though. And I often, get accused of being in the sunshine too much, the rainbows and lollipops and glitter and cotton candy and blah, 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 the airy fairy side. Well, I have been in the dark night of the soul. However, I can embrace that and not allow that to define my future or allow it to define my now. I don't even have to understand it to align with it and bless it and release it. So I want to talk about this old energy. I want to ask you a very serious and pointed question. Would you take a 150-year-old book, a 200-year-old book, a 3,000-year-old book to a class today? No, you wouldn't, because the information would have been outdated, right? So there were these predictions, we'll say, about doomsday and about war and about how this is going to come down and how this is going to go down. Newsflash, that's old energy. And if you haven't looked around yet, even our world is in a complete recalibration state. It's a recalibration of a planet, really. The shift is going on. It's happening. We've been shifting. Look around you. People are starting to come together more in light and love than they are war. Yes, there are bad things going on. I'm well aware of that. However, that there's not this apocalyptic doomsday coming. And I see energy. I work with people who have energy. I'm a helper. I'm a healer. I'm a listener. I hear it all day long. And sometimes I think, oh my gosh, I just said the same thing 3 sessions in a row. But guess what? The message is the same. The message is exactly the same. There's a bird chirping super loud outside my window. I can hear him. So he's telling me, yes, 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 go for it. This is the message. So this shift is going on, and these old souls know it. Guess who else knows it? Indigo kids. Oh, don't you forget that. They will show you that there are different ways to do this. And if you're not listening, they're going to get louder, and they're going to show us more. And boy, I have a direct lesson and application in my house every day. That's why I wanted to record this right now. So while I was thinking about it, we are uniting. Truly, look around, see how many countries are fighting now. There's only a few holdouts. Let's put this all together. Let's make this work is the general overarching message. We used to be the exception. The light worker used to be the exception, and look around. People are starting to look different. Why don't you go look at somebody who's really in their truth and in their knowing and in their message? They look a little younger than their chronological age, do they not? Wonder why that is. Maybe because that's an indication that they are in their spirit and in their knowing. So let's look at the other things. Maybe they have more energy. Maybe they have more peace. Maybe they have more joy. Maybe they're in their bliss. And maybe they're like this all the time with very few exceptions. And maybe they're extra healthy. And maybe they have health concerns that don't bog them down as much as they should, because that should is a prescription for being, and it doesn't apply to them. So, look around and see who is slow to anger and quick to love. That is the best indication. I think I heard Cryon say that. Slow to anger, quick to love. And that will be your measure. That will be what shows you that this person is in their truth, in their frequency, in their vibration. And I'm just going to ask you to see how that vibration, being around those people, those slow to anger, quick to love, younger looking, joyful, exuberant beings, make you feel. See how that makes you feel. I'll be honest with you. I know when I'm in the company of one of those beings. I feel it. It resonates with my soul. It happened yesterday a couple times, and I'll be real honest with you. I get to choose. I get to choose what resonates within me. I get to choose to release everything that has been sent to me for that purpose, and I get to choose where I vibrate. So even though this is, this is my life, the helper, the healer, the being that I be, right? Honestly, it's a gift, because I constantly see that I am in my choosing, in my knowing, I am able to vibrate higher every day, and I do not have to let any of this energy define me, because I am in this vibration of peace and harmony and love, and I know that nothing bad is coming. There's no shoe to fall, this other shoe dropping crap, this world war, I'm not resonating with this vibration, and I don't have to. So be around the people who make you feel this way. Be around the people who are in love with life, who are making it feel like it's contagious and infectious, and we are all going to come out better. And maybe they're called Pollyannas. Maybe they're called Polly Peers like I am. Maybe they're called little rainbow sunshine people. I don't know. Whatever they're called. Be around those people. Align with the energy that you know is your truth, and drop all the other bullshit. It's an old energy pattern. It's an old energy cycle. And you do not have to buy into that. Because, there's only one way to do things. And this energy said that this is the only thing that's going to happen, because it was written somewhere that we will all perish in some unspeakable doom, blah, 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 blah. Old energy. New energy's here. New alignment, new frequency, new prophecy. So shine on. I love you all bunches. Peace out. Much love, many blessings.